from the elementary. If we haven't met, my name is Samantha Elliott, and I teach K-5 choir and 5th grade piano and drama choir. My husband was a lifer at Valley, and so were our children. I've compared my experiences with all of them, and they definitely won that competition. Just to give a quick example, my husband, way back in the day, had already gotten to go play in his band in Hawaii twice, and my orchestra from my public school only made it to the museum across town. So, go Valley. Our kids, Rachel and Luke, had an amazing experience here and are grateful for the wonderful teachers who poured into them. Many of those teachers are in the conservatory, so my kids wanted me to thank you again. Here at the elementary, conservatory art, music, dance, and drama classes are reaching all the way to our youngest students on a weekly basis. Let me tell you, especially at the start of the year, they are so very young. Teaching them to handle instruments and know when to play and when not to play is quite a process at this level. Their enthusiasm is boundless and they love all things creative. Proverbs 22:6 says, "Start children off on the way they should go, and even when they are old, they will not turn from it." Some commentators say that this verse has to do with finding a child's gifting and guiding them to pursue it. Isn't that one of the great joys of teaching the creative arts? Paul was certainly referring to the spiritual gifts when he said to Timothy, "Fan into flame the gift of God, for the Spirit that God was giving us does not make us timid, but gives us power, love, and self-discipline." Music, dance, drama, and art are life-giving, fulfilling gifts from our Creator, and their pursuit truly gives kids power, love, and self-discipline. Think for a moment of those students whose gifts you have helped fan into flame over the years. Yes, God did that through you. In the midst of the mental and physical strain that teaching can bring, let's not forget why we work so hard. Here's an example. Last week, we celebrated another Lifer Day here at the elementary. These Valley Christian High School seniors signed the Lifer wall. Do you recognize any names here? Maybe kids that you have inspired over the years. Here's a couple from the conservatory. There she is. And if not these students, just the countless others who you have helped and encouraged over the time that you have been at Valley. It is such a blessing that we can pour into these lives and walk with these students throughout the time that they are here. What about you and your own journey? Have you ever been inspired by anyone else on your way? I'm sure you have. As for me, I started out in 3rd grade with violin lessons in the public school, not because I was particularly attracted to the instrument, but it was the only instrument that was allowed in 3rd grade. So my 3rd grade teacher, Mrs. Martha DeVenny, loved music, but struck me as sort of crotchety and not in touch with the kids. However, it was Mrs. DeVenny who opened a new world to me and helped me fall in love with the violin. It was she who taught me the joy of learning a piece to completion, harmonizing with other instruments, and being part of a very special group. I went on to play in many more orchestras, and music opened numerous doors for me, including the cherished role I get to enjoy now at the elementary after many years of teaching in the academic classroom. It would be fun to hear who inspired you in your quest for talents and abilities. I wonder if you might put that in the comments. We don't know how far our students will go, but we can continue to support and encourage their growth for as long as they are entrusted to us. Proverbs 22 goes on to end with this thought: "Do you see someone skilled in their work? They will serve before kings." I wonder how God will use the gifts He has given these students, or those we will teach next year and the next after that. I leave you with Galatians 6:9. "Let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up." I promise I won't give up on the tiny kindergarten kids. They are maturing week by week and even succeeded in playing a fully recognizable version of Hot Cross Buns on the xylophones together. Go Kinders! We are getting them ready for all of your performing groups, and they can't wait. God bless.